the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's game. We got another one coming up right here for you guys in about 15 minutes. We've got Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund going head-to-head. Germany versus Spain. Oh, the classic matchup here. Now, most people watching this live stream, what up, Hazer? How you doing, brother? Cheers to you, my friend. Most people watching this live stream, guys, you're probably Real Madrid fans. Y eso, la gente que está mirando este partido ahora, ojalá que se queden aquí para estar con nosotros. This game is going to be at MetLife Stadium, guys. Yes, at MetLife Stadium, the same home of the New York Giants and the New York Jets. Now, the last game that we covered was earlier today, and we did do our very first soccer game. I know a little bit, Roy. I know a little bit. Hazer, what's going on? I got a little bit up my sleeve. Robert Zamora, welcome back, my friend. Hazer's in the house. Roy is in the house, and Robert Zamora in the house, guys. We've got Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund going head-to-head. So, I made these graphics, guys, and I stayed up late in making these graphics, but the truth is that this is actually very different from what the official starting lineup is going to be. Now, most of these players are accurate, but the actual formation here is not what I was expecting. I'll show you guys the actual formation right here. But this is what they had starters. These are the starters that they had last time. Same thing here for Dortmund. And we'll take a quick look at this right now. This is also going to be updated here as well. So why don't we take the look at the official lineup here. Now, this is the official lineup for today's matchup. And this is going to be a good one here. Now, Real Madrid, you can see that down below here, guys. 7 wins against Borussia Dortmund. They've actually met 16 times total ever, right, between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. And it does not look good for Dortmund. Dortmund is projected to lose this game. I would be surprised if they won this game. And they are going to do so. They're going to end up playing this Real Madrid team that is not going to have Mbappe as their starter today, or even possibly even playing today. Now, who we will have out here for Real Madrid, your starting left attack. This is an interesting formation here as well, guys. We actually are looking at a 3-5-2 formation. You can see the keeper down there, right? You can see Courtois down there, man from Belgium. So Courtois is going to be the keeper down there. You've got your 3 defensive backs in Dean Howson, and you've got, gosh, how do I pronounce that? Chemomeni? I don't know, man. It's a difficult spelling right there because it's obviously French, and I'm not very good at French. And then you've got Rudiger at number 22 out there. He's also a man from Germany. A couple of English guys. You can see the flags and the nationalities of each of these players out here. You do have Trent Alexander-Arnold as your right wing for today. Right next to him is going to be Jude Bellingham. And what's interesting about the Jude Bellingham thing is, well, the talk of the town coming into this game was the fact that his brother was actually going to be playing on the opposite team. His brother was supposed to be a starter here for Borussia Dortmund, but instead his brother got a yellow card, another yellow card in the competition, and he is out for today's contest because of that 1-game suspension. Would have been great to see the 2 Bellingham brothers from England go at it, but instead we are not going to get that, and Real Madrid is more than likely going to win this game. Again, the goal spread and the goal differential over their last 16 meetings is, what, 31-21 or something like that, so Real Madrid more than likely going to end up winning this game. What up, Roy? How you doing out there, my friend? Fist bumps to everyone who's watching this live stream right now. Okay, guys, you've got, vamos a ver, Federico Valverde, Federico Valverde. You've got Ader Güler out there from Turkey. And you've got your Spanish man on the far side right there, Fran Garcia. O como dicen en español en España, Fran Garcia, como dicen, right? Como dicen esa gente. All right, guys, Vinicius Garcia and Gonzalo Garcia. A lot of Garcias out here for Real Madrid. Pero eso pasa. ¿Verdad que sí? ¿Verdad que sí? We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. I do expect to see Gonzalo scoring some goals today, or at least putting the pressure on Borussia Dortmund's defense, which the defense isn't bad. And for Borussia Dortmund to even be here is honestly kind of crazy. Why don't we take a look at the starters here for Dortmund? Heyo. Why don't we take a look here for Dortmund and see what we can find? Now, Dortmund out here. Adeyemi going to be your starting. We're going to start from the front and work our way back. On the left side over there for Dortmund, for the yellow team, you've got Adeyemi, number 27. You can see the German flag next to him. Now, correct me if my pronunciation is way off right here, but Guirassy is going to be the next guy. BVB, I see you, Hazer 20. I see you, Hazer 20, going for BVB. Okay, we got a man going for Dortmund out there. You will be in the small minority, my friend. I don't expect a whole lot of Dortmund fans to come in here. And since I don't sprechen, I don't know that I'll be able to draw in the crowd. Y eso, la otra cosa es que con tanta gente que son fanáticos de Real Madrid, ¿verdad? De ese equipo. Y eso que yo no sé nada de Real Madrid en estos días. Antes sí, pero hace mucho tiempo que no soy fanático de Real Madrid o de cualquier equipo de España. O de fútbol en general, pero eso no es el punto. That's not the point. The point is that we are back at it today. We're right back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. We did a live stream earlier. This is the second stream for today. Storm, what's going on, Storm? I see you out there. Fist bumps to Storm. Storm plays running back. I see you. Is that running back or is that right back? Like a fullback. Storm's in the house. We got Storm in the house. Love your shirt, by the way, out there, and your hat, Robert Zamora. Quick look at Robert Zamora. He got the swag bag with the Football Nation kit. Let's go, Mr. Zamora. Appreciate you, sir. I do appreciate that, man. Thanks for repping the swag, dude. All right, guys. Number 10, your center attacking mid is going to be Brandt, and this formation is very different from what we saw with Real Madrid. Again, this is Real Madrid, and this, to me, screams, we're going to attack you and crush you guys. Esto para mí dice que te vamos a atacar y que vamos a acabar con tu vida. La defensa no importa, la mejor defensa es un ataque, un buen ataque. And that's exactly what they're doing right here. The best defense is a good, strong attack. What up, Gino and Joseph? I am doing well, my friend. Fist bumps to you. So, that is the Real Madrid aspect. A little more balanced here by Borussia Dortmund, but you can see literally just by taking a look at this that they've got. Look at the center line right here. Look at the midfield line. You've got 7 people that they are willing to commit to any attack right now. Now, that's going to be a lot of cardio for that squad. It is going to be a lot of cardio for that squad. On the other end, you don't have that many over here for Dortmund. They're going to be playing and trying to come back from behind, giggity, and we'll see if they'll actually be able to pull it off. But you got 2 Germans out there in the front end, and I believe that's Guyana. Yep, Guinea. And our man from Guinea out there in the front right. On the front right, this 3-4-1-2 defense, 3-4-1-2 attack, I should call it. Then if we look at the midfielders, guys, we do have Svensson, number 24. On the far side here, you got Groa. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. Again, not German, doing my best. But you've got Groa, number 13, out there. Savicer, number 20, out there, and you can see that flag as well. I want to say, someone help me with that flag. Not quite sure. Hazer. How's the fam bam? They are doing very well. Christina, my wife, and my son Sammy are downstairs hanging out, being the most adorable people on earth. And man, I am really bad with flags. I want to say this is Austria, and it is. Yeah, okay, Austria. There, and I think this is Finland, and then I think this one is Algeria. This flag here is Algeria, and that's going to be Benabani. Benabeni out there from Algeria. You've got yourself 2 more Germans on that back line. No surprise, Anton and Sul out there. And then your goalkeeper is going to be Kobel. Kobel. Anyways, Madrid, Dortmund going at it today, guys. And the winner of this game will go on to face PSG, who just won the last matchup. The last game was PSG, and they won that game, it was 2-0 with a goal that was made in added time. With plus 6 minutes of added time at the end of that game, PSG scored a second goal to put away Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich took the L. They have been officially eliminated. We will see Chelsea in the semifinals against, gosh, I forgot the name of the other club, but we'll probably end up seeing PSG and Real Madrid go at it here. This hopefully will end up being a good game. I've got my fingers crossed that it sure will be. Anyways, a few minutes left until kickoff, guys. We'll likely have another moment of silence, but I'm curious to know if I can turn this thing off. What the heck? Let's turn this off one more time. There we go. Curious to see how this is going to all wash out. I am genuinely curious to see how this is all going to wash out. Who do you guys think will win this World Cup? By the way, additionally, who do you guys think is going to win tomorrow between the United States of America and Mexico in the CONCACAF Gold Cup? That is the game that I am really excited for, and that is why we're doing these live streams to begin with, because I need the practice. We need the reps. Y'all know that I do football, no football. I do football, not so much football, pero eso no importa, right? We're here to just do our best. Now, Hazer's saying BVB all the way. Robert Zamora going for Real Madrid, thinks Real Madrid should win this game. I would genuinely be surprised if Real Madrid lost this game. I would be. Let's see. They're showing and introducing the teams just like I did moments ago. Just like I did moments ago, we are just a few minutes away from kickoff here, and you can see once again all of the players out here. Real Madrid, once again, from front to back, you've got Garcia, Vinicius, you've got Gonzalo up front. You've got Fran Garcia, number 20, on the far left-hand side over there. You've got Ander Güler, right, as well, Ander Güler, number 15. In the center, right in the middle, guys, you've got Federico Valverde, Jude Bellingham and Trent Alexander-Arnold on the far right sides over here. So at least, you know, if we see the attack coming in from that side. But then again, I am a Cowboys fan. Hey, dude, someone tried to light me up for saying this is our year at the end of my Cowboys video, and I clapped back so hard that I kind of felt bad for clapping back that hard. But you know what, man? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's what happens. That is what happens. Hazer 420, I'm glad you're here, dude. I am glad you're here, my friend. Good to have you in here. All right, guys, Dean Housen. It doesn't look like the name Housen out there, but he is Dutch. He's got the Spanish flag because he's Dutch Spanish. I love saying that, Mario. What, clap back, Gino and Joseph? What? Is that what you're saying, that clap back? Because it's pretty bad sometimes. I sometimes go overboard from time to time. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. I think that's what it was. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Chouameni? Chouameni, yeah. Chouameni. I think that's how it's said. This guy right here, that's a tough one to say. Chouameni. T-C-H-O-U, like chew, like mon choo-choo. Chouameni is going to be your center back here. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. There's one. Is it? It's not dodgeball, is it? It's not dodgeball. Anyways, doesn't matter. Guys, I think Real Madrid should win this game comfortably. All of the statistics, all of the numbers say that Real Madrid should win this game comfortably. Will they actually? Well, I don't know. I can't predict the future. But I am curious as to where the heck. Let's go ahead and close that. Looks like they're doing national anthems for these two countries, y'all. We are going to get this game started here momentarily. I'm looking for one more page of graphics here. This is the one that I'm looking for. And we are going to have some additional information for you guys as this game goes on now. If you are interested, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can and will be able to find this game for free. Not my commentary, the actual game for free. By the way, these are all the bench players. Then we'll bring these out as well. Xabi Alonso, which is awesome to have as a head coach. He was one of my favorite players way back in the day. And it's good to have him there as the head coach. That's kind of cool. But we are going to get this game started. Let's go ahead, refresh the page here, and get this one started. It looks like Real Madrid will get the ball to start this one off. I believe. Lineups, stats, trends, news head-to-head. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for the graphic here. Real Madrid to get this game started, and until it gets started, I guess we can just leave it here for now. Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund going head-to-head. Madrid going this way, Dortmund going that way. And there we go. Let's get this game started, get the clock ticking, and get this one underway. The ball right now working its way, working its way into this front attacking area. Dortmund playing some tight defense right now. Sewell watches this one go out of bounds, and we are going to get a throw-in right now from the bottom of the screen. A throw-in from the bottom of the screen. Trent Alexander-Arnold to inbound this one. Trent with the ball in his hands. He inbounds this one, and we work our way backwards. So Rudiger passes this one back to the back line, and now we got Tchouaméni passing back and forth. Tchouaméni still with it. He passes this one to the top of the screen as we work our way over here, and it looks like Fran Garcia going to pass this one in. And right now, they're looking for an opening. Madrid crosses this one full pitch, and it's back with Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund now on the attack, and Dortmund coming back with it. Here's the move, and Dortmund at the bottom of the screen. A through ball, still with it, trapped in this corner now as they're working their way towards the sideline. Still with it, Dortmund. Back and forth action, looking for a man in the box right now. I wish the camera was just a little bit closer so I could see those jersey numbers. I'm still not familiar enough. Sabitzer passes this one backwards. And we're working here. This one goes out of bounds, and it will be last touched by Dortmund. Looks like the last man to touch it was Benabani. Benabani loses control of this one, and we get the inbound pass. Back and forth action right now. Alexander-Arnold going to stay on his feet after a challenge here. A bad challenge. It ends up being almost a turnover, contested ball right now. Borussia Dortmund needs to slow things down. They get the ball back, and they are back on possession. So Dortmund with possession here. Here is the move. At the top of the screen, looks like Rayaron with it. Back and forth action here. Guarassi passing this one backwards, and now we're back into the Madrid area. The ball still with Borussia Dortmund, and Dortmund working their way around. There's a sharp pass that takes a quick deflection. Back and forth action, moving back to into dangerous positioning here. Pass to the top of the screen, and now we're working the wings, trying to spread the field. Closely contested ball. Nobody has possession really right now, and it ends up being Dortmund's ball. Dortmund on the move. There's a beautiful threading of the needle. No offsides. He's in the box. What do you do here? What do you do here? And the whistle does come in. A late flag for offsides. Let's watch this one more time. Clearly offsides right there. It took them a while. Don't know why it took that official so long, but that was clearly offsides. They got the call right. So the needle instead was not threaded after all. Okay, guys, Madrid now on ball. This game just getting started. We're approaching the 3-minute mark right now. Back and forth action here. And the defensive line of Real Madrid holding well. Looks like Güler with it. He passes this one back to Housen. Housen looking for a man. Housen will cross this one over to Trent, and Trent passes this one back. Don't know what's going on with my scrolling text right now. Let's turn this one off. I see what's going on. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, guys. Ball goes out of bounds right now. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Actually, excuse me, it did not go out of bounds. My eyes deceived me. The ball now being pushed forward to Vinicius Garcia. Vinicius tries to feed inside. He gets a rebound. He gets the ball back. Vinicius on ball right now, passes this one backwards. And it looks like Garcia is going to take a touch. Another touch here and a pass forward. Little back and forth action for Real Madrid. Hazer, I see you out there. This pass towards the bottom of the screen feeds this one inside, and we've got a lot of ball movement here for Real Madrid. Madrid taking their time, methodical movement, a methodical approach here. A pass backwards. We're now working our way back to that third shelf. A touch that goes haywire, a challenge right now, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Real Madrid. It will be. They're calling this, is this going to be a corner? And it looked like it was last touched by Heyo. Refresh this page here and see if I can't get the actual. There we go. Now we got what we're looking for. So Borussia Dortmund is now back on the attack right here, guys. Dortmund with it. Dortmund working their way. Let's do this. That's better. That's better. We'll keep this one up. This takes the pressure off of me to have to move the ball around. I still have Borussia Dortmund on the attack. There is a deep ball right here, and chasing this one down is Svensson. Svensson covers, and he passes into the box. This is a dangerous look here for Dortmund. A beautiful move back to Svensson. Svensson crosses the header. Goes out of bounds through the baseline there. Beautiful opportunity squandered, and so Real Madrid will get possession back. Real Madrid gets the ball back. I'm going to bring up some stats here, guys. We're going to get all of this set up. So now Real Madrid is on the attack. And on the move right now, looks like I keep forgetting how to say his name, Juameni. There's a good through ball. Wow, a beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness. Vinicius on it. There's the cross, and this time he misses the shot. There was a beautiful opportunity there for Gonzalo Garcia. Y no pudo acabar la jugada. Llegó, pero no acabó. Y ahí se queda. Y ahí se queda. July 10th already again? That's got to be Summer D-League, Gino and Joseph. That's got to be the Summer D-League. There's no way that NBA is starting right now. The NBA season starts in, I think, October or November. So, anyways, Dortmund has the ball right now, guys, and we've got Benabani. Benabani gonna throw that one in, and it's now with Real Madrid. Real Madrid passes all the way back to Courtois. Courtois pushes this one over to Housen. So Housen will bring the ball upfield right now. He's gonna slow things down. Passes inside right now. Taking their time. He looks very short from up here, whoever that is. Can't quite get the number. A little touch from Rudiger. Rudiger back to Housen. Housen pushes this one to Güler. Güler back to Housen. Housen working his way forward. He passes to the top of the screen right there on the sideline. Fran Garcia takes a touch. Back to Güler. Güler back to, looks like Juameni. Back and forth action right now. We're going to get a corner kick here in just a moment. We've got a beautiful pass to the top of the screen. Fran Garcia with it now. Garcia feeds inside, and this time it is going to be deflected here. Good play right there by Real Madrid. Unfortunately, unable to complete this one. ESPN be lying. That's why nobody likes ESPN. ESPN be lying. Why you always lying? That's funny. Okay, guys, we've got a game on right now. There's the corner kick, and this one goes backwards. Trying to find a way in. Real Madrid whips it into the box, and this header right here was intended to be a pass, but nobody expecting that one there. And instead of a successful pass, it ends up being just a terrible, terrible play. So where is... Okay, we got to just do it this way. Let's do it that way. Let's bring out the stats for the game. I want my stats for the game. Possession underneath, guys. Let's go ahead and get all of this set situated. Right now, a ball takes a touch and goes out of play. Ven acá, Mario, pero ¿qué es lo que estás haciendo? Pero ven acá, amigo, ¿qué es lo que yo estoy haciendo? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando aquí? Uh-oh. There we go. All right, guys, Real Madrid on the attack, and we are going to get something good right now. Real Madrid on the attack. There's the pass to Garcia. Garcia feeds this one backwards to Fran Garcia. Another touch here to Vinicius. Vinicius feeds this one through. Here's a cross into the box. No, it goes back out. The ricochet in the wing right now, looking for an opening, trying to switch the play. There's a fake shot, an actual shot, the touch inside, and it's good! Gonzalo Garcia with a goal! Goal! Real Madrid, el primer equipo para meter el gol, son los que van a avanzar en este juego. Si yo tengo que apostar, es el equipo que voy a ponerle las ganas. Real Madrid scores the goal right there, and the goal means that it's a 1-0 game. Oh, man, let's get this back up. What happened here? Did my clock stop? Close this one. Did my clock stop? I hope not. Anyways, that is a goal for Real Madrid, and Real Madrid gets on the board right there. What a shot. That was just an accidental touch. No mames, güey, dice Hazer 420. There's a basketball game, but it's Summer League. That's what I thought, Gino. It's always Summer League, man. They're always going to do that Summer League stuff. Man. So Gonzalo Garcia gets the shot to go, and the score is now 1-0 Real Madrid. So Real Madrid just 10 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. Real Madrid right now with the lead. Okay, guys, Borussia Dortmund does have the ball. They are working with their back line. They are working with their back line right now. And I don't know if I like it this way or the other way better. East more better this way. Okay, vamos a ver, mi gente. Vamos a ver lo que vamos a hacer. We're going to keep it like this for now. Moving the ball well. Borussia Dortmund across to the top of the screen here. This looks like a shot opportunity, and that shot is directly at Courtois. Courtois, routine save for him. Quickly, though, Borussia Dortmund tries to get the ball back. They will not be successful in that attempt. 11 minutes and 22 seconds have elapsed in this game. Real Madrid up 1-0 over Borussia Dortmund. And there is a beautiful through ball. Oh, wow. It takes a beautiful bounce right there as well. And it looks like Fran Garcia will dump this one off to Vinicius Garcia. Vinicius going to take his time. He passes this one to the top of the box. Another fake shot right here. That had even the cameraman fooled. Vinicius inside the penalty area will end up losing possession here. And it ends up being a safe goal kick here for Dortmund. Okay, guys, I will say this. I do feel better calling this game than I did the first game. Not even necessarily because of the fact that it's Real Madrid, but just because I gave myself a little bit of a cheat sheet here. A handwritten cheat sheet. I still don't know which format I like better. I'm just messing around with all this stuff. Let's go ahead and go back to what I had originally. Leave it here. All right, guys, a whistle comes in that stops the play. It's going to be Tchouaméni who gets the foul right there. He is going to be charged for that one. Borussia Dortmund gets their free kick right now. Dortmund gets the free kick. Let's shrink this down just a hair. How's that? I think that's better. Just trying to get as much information as I can on the screen, but this just looks very tight. Giggity. Okay, we'll leave that here for now. And guys, if this text looks really small, feel free to zoom in. You can put your fingers on the screen. What about the cameraman, Mario? I don't know. How you had it was good. How I just had it was good, Hazer. Which way is the way I just had it? With the large text at the bottom. Borussia Dortmund still, okay, that works, Hazer? This works for you? Bet. Okay, Dortmund moving the ball well. A lot of passing here for Borussia Dortmund. And it looks like right now they're moving the ball here with Benabeni. Benabeni passes this one and gets it right back. That is, again, one of our guys on the back line. So they're working the back line now. Anton passes to Sule. Sule pushes forward to Rayon. I don't know. He has the ball again, though, and there's the pass to Anton. Anton on the back line for Dortmund. Dortmund pushing this one forward. Now we've got Groa with it. Back and forth right now. Back to the foot of Anton. Anton slowly pushing it forward, and you can see how tightly packed Real Madrid is in that area. Real Madrid packed tightly right now and moving the ball around. There's the push forward. This time, it goes out of touch right here. Last touch by Real Madrid. It will be Dortmund ball. This is better, says Hazer. Okay, perfect. So, with it now, this one goes out of touch once again, and they will call this another throw-in. So we get one more throw-in here. Going back and forth, looking for an open man. Sabitzer could not find anyone in the box. This will end up being back with Real Madrid. And now it's stolen once again. Still, Borussia Dortmund working their way around. Brandt gets a touch right here. He pushes that one back to Groa. Groa finds Svensson. Svensson back to Groa. Excuse me, Sabitzer. That's actually Adeyemi. Adeyemi needs to do more. If he's going to be there, he shouldn't be there. Adeyemi is supposed to be their striker. He's supposed to be their forward. He's playing a lot of midfield right now, and I've been calling his name wrong the whole time. So Adeyemi, with the afro, has been all over the place right now. Where are my 15% people at? I see you, Hazer. You got 15% of people going for Borussia Dortmund. Bueno, mi gente, vamos por los próximos 2 o 3 minutos. Vamos a hablar en español. Yo voy a hacer lo mejor que yo puedo aquí en este idioma. En el momento lo tiene el esférico Real Madrid. Madrid lo pasa adelante y están con calma llevándolo suave. Por ahora, Real Madrid a ver cuánto gol le van a ganar hoy. Se lo pasa a Courtois. Courtois con el esférico se lo pasa para adelante a Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni a Hausen. Hausen toma su tiempo, se lo devuelve y parece que Federico Valverde se lo va a pasar a Rudiger. Rudiger adelante y eso, el ataque se ve peligroso y ahí va una falta, pero el árbitro dice que sí, una falta y Gonzalo García estás en la cancha acostadito ahí. No sé si esa falta, bueno, tampoco tiene que ponerte así, pero qué sé yo. Ok, entonces, al momento Real Madrid tiene el balón. Ahí se lo pasa a Rudiger. Rudiger a Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni se lo pasa a Hausen. Permiso. Esa va a ser verde Federico. Federico Valverde. Y ahora lo tiene de nuevo. ¿Dónde es que está mi amigo Jude Bellingham? Jude Bellingham, que no lo veo ahí. Vamos a ver lo que pasa. Vamos a ver lo que hacen aquí. Ahora Federico con el esférico. Se lo pasa a Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni a Hausen. Hausen adelante a Fran García. García se lo deja a Vinicius García. Se lo devuelve. García a García. A García, que hay tanta García. Tuya, mía, tenga, te la presto. Ahí lo tiene. Se lo pasa al fondo Rudiger. Bottom of the screen, we're going to switch languages once again. Keep yapping, Gino and Joseph. Keep it coming, bro. I'm all about it, dude. I'm all about it. So, right now, Real Madrid still has the ball. Real Madrid controlling this one really well. You can see, actually, despite the fact that this particular possession, Real Madrid... Despite the fact that this possession is going really well, Real Madrid is actually trailing big time in the possession category. That is also highlighted by the stats over here on the right-hand side of the screen. You can see that all right here. 67%. Let me refresh this page because this needs to be updated periodically here. This needs to be updated periodically, and it looks like Borussia Dortmund, actually, that's not a bad look either. You can see the actual shots right there. Patron on the rocks, and we ready for some shots. Let's go. Na, 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 na. Borussia Dortmund with the ball now. I wonder if I like this one. Maybe I like this one. Uh-oh. It's going to happen again, guys. We are going to see more action. Real Madrid gets the ball back in a dangerous spot. They're taking care of business at the bottom of the screen right now. Another pass and another pass. Real Madrid looking for a way in right now. Real Madrid up 1-0. There's the pass inside the box with the ball now, passing it back and forth. Here we go. Gonzalo Garcia, a through ball here. The cross into the box and the shot. It's there. Goal! Fran Garcia con otro golazo. Fran Garcia que mete el gol esta vez. And you do not see Garcia do that all that often. And for him to come out from the backfield, you can see him over here. He's the one who scored this goal. He was all the way in the front area attacking, just attacking and attacking and attacking right now. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch, man. They've been killing it right now. Real Madrid is now up 2-0 over Borussia Dortmund. We're not even 20 minutes in, and this is about to be a slaughter, my friend. We watching football? We are. Football, Wade Tuckness. Ya tu sabe, mi gente. Ya tu sabe. Where's Dak Prescott? El otro fútbol. El otro fútbol. Real Madrid up 2-0. Just 20 minutes into this game. We're not even halfway through the first half. We're not even a quarter of the way through this game yet. We're not even a quarter of the way through this game yet, and Real Madrid is already up 2-0 right now. Borussia Dortmund now with the ball. Dortmund on the attack, moving the ball well right here, trying to answer back, but this is kind of what everyone expected. So Gonzalo Garcia and Fran Garcia. We just need one more Garcia to score here, and then we've got the hat trick for the Garcias. Oh, my goodness, what a boot. Almost scored from 40 yards out, Vinny Jr. Vinicius Garcia takes a shot just to take a shot at it. Borussia Dortmund still has possession now. So Dortmund gets it back right here. Rayon passes this one to, man, ball goes out of bounds, 21-14. 21-15. We'll add just a few seconds to get it caught up to where it needs to be. Yeah, that's right. That's right there. Okay, guys. Borussia Dortmund. Sul out here to pass this one. Sul will pass, and this time we've got it with Anton. Anton down to the bottom of the screen. Passes this one over to Benabeni. Benabeni back to Anton. Benabeni to Anton. Going back and forth. Anton, they're playing too much on their back half, man. They're definitely spending way too much time. They're spending way too much time in their own half, and they need to push the pace right now. Otherwise, Real Madrid is just, look, they changed their formation. They even changed their formation. Real Madrid changed their formation too. Real Madrid started with this 3-5-2 right here, and then they switched. Looks like this is updating in real time here as well. So now we've got 3-5-2. We've now changed to an all-out attack here for Borussia Dortmund. The ball goes out of bounds right now at the bottom of the screen. Borussia Dortmund looking to answer back right now, and Real Madrid looking to continue pouring it on. Moving the ball across the back line. It's down with Sul. Sul pushes this one to Rayaron. Rayaron, I don't know, man. Someone's got to help me with the pronunciation right there. Borussia Dortmund still playing in their back half. Guys, they've been on this half of the field like the entire time, and now we go into the front half. There's the pass. A bad touch right here from Adeyemi. Adeyemi lets Svensson control this one, and Adeyemi loses the ball right there. Svensson comes in. He commits the foul. That's a common foul right there. Kick to the bottom of the boot. Looks like he's got to retie his shoe after this one. Good sportsmanship from Svensson to go back there and pick him back up. Ooh, that's a step on top of the boot. Ow, that would hurt. Yeah, getting the top of your foot stepped on by a cleat. His shoe is literally off now. He's going to take his time. Looks like Federico Valverde is the one who's going to end up being down. So, for the moment, Real Madrid have just 10 guys on the pitch. There is the pass all the way upfield right now from Courtois. Courtois gets this one to Dortmund, actually. Dortmund gets the ball back after that. So now Dortmund with possession, and they are attacking. Here is the move. There is the pass. Looks like Sabitzer looking for someone. Actually, that's Brandt well out of position. Brandt needs to get back to where he's supposed to be. Looks like they're playing that ultimate soccer right now. I guess with the change of formation here, it's my fault that it's not correct, not their fault. They are in position right here. I just have it written down. I literally had to write this down, guys, just to make sure that I had everyone's positions out here. It does help me keep track of what's going on. Borussia Dortmund still with possession right now. They have been controlling the football, been controlling the soccer ball, but they're not doing much with their possession. A lot of empty possession, empty calories right here. Let's see if they can find their way in. Guarassi with it. He will lose the ball. He is their main striker. He is the one who's supposed to be their main scorer. And Dortmund having to reset here as they sit at midfield. A big switch right now, and it looks like Svensson has the ball in the wing just outside the box. He passes this one backwards. Looks like it's now at the feet of Brandt. Brandt crosses it once again, and now we've got Rayeron crossing it into the box. It's dangerous, and it's cleared. Looks like it's going to be another empty possession and a chance for a counterattack now for Real Madrid. Real Madrid will switch this one. Too much mustard right there. It took an interesting bounce. It slowed down almost immediately. A lot of backspin on that pass. A good pass in the end. Had a lot of speed, but it had some good backspin there. Football will be here before we know it, Gino and Joseph. Big facts, man. Big facts, guys. Football will be here soon. And I cannot wait. Nothing wrong with this football. Este fútbol también me gusta, pero no es el fútbol que más me gusta. The score is 2-0 right now. Real Madrid doing their thing. Real Madrid at the top right now as they pass backwards, working their way back. And this time we get a pass to Güler. Arda Güler. Let's pull up the right team. Real Madrid on possession right now. There's a dangerous looking attack. This is going to be another one. Oh my goodness, just barely missed. Just tried to slide that in, just slot it into the bottom post right there. Put it right past the keeper and right past the goal. Jude Bellingham, the Englishman, on the left foot cannot complete that one, playing at center attacking mid right now. Ooh, that looked good, bro. That was a good attack right there for Real Madrid. That was a good attack right there for Real Madrid. And now we've got Borussia Dortmund with the ball again. So let's go ahead and change the possession here. Dortmund working their way around. This game ain't bad, though, Gino and Joseph. I don't even like soccer. Good. Awesome, dude. If I can keep you entertained, then I'm doing a good job. Real Madrid taking their time. You know, here's the thing. Borussia Dortmund has the ball right now, and they're playing backwards. And we've got Benaveni on the back line right now, who's got the ball at his feet. Passes this one over to Anton. Anton passes this one to Soul. And Borussia Dortmund just keeps playing in their own half. They finally advanced it into this area. I'm going to use my mouse down here at the bottom of the screen so you guys can, I guess I should probably move this over just a hair. Anyways, the bottom of the screen, you guys can see that they've just now crossed midfield. And we've got Rayeron out here. Is that right? Did I spell that right? Rayeron. Coño, yo ni sé cómo decir esa vaina. Rayeron. Yeah, Rayeron. Okay. Also, probably German, and I'm just saying it in my Spanish accent. Doesn't matter. We do have a corner kick right now, guys, because I'm out here looking at this and not at the game, just trying to learn names instead of watching the actual game and calling it for you guys. But this is a watch party, and again, guys, I'm going to leave it in the chat here because I want everyone to know this is free on DAZN. This is free on DAZN, guys. You can download the app and watch it with us right now. A corner kick goes safely into the hands of Courtois. Courtois will roll this one forward, and everybody full sprint back right now for Borussia Dortmund. And actually, Real Madrid will retain possession. Here is Real Madrid on the attack. And right now we've got Vinicius Garcia. Garcia running with it right now and looking. He does get tackled. Garcia takes the shot. And this time, Garcia to Garcia. We're seeing a lot of Garcia right now. A lot of Garcias right now. A beautiful save right there by Kobel of Borussia Dortmund, and Dortmund does gain possession. So Dortmund now back on the attack, and Borussia Dortmund working their way around, taking their time, because that's what they do with 30 minutes into this game, guys. 30 minutes into this game, we got 15 minutes left in the first half of this one. Borussia Dortmund working the back line. Anton, I feel like I've been saying that name 1,000 times. Anton, Sul, and Banabeni. And I hope I'm saying that right, too. Banabaini. I don't know if it's Benabani. I don't know. Benabani. I'm going to just go with what I was saying before. Anyways, doesn't matter because now we're getting an attack, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch right now by Borussia Dortmund. So now Real Madrid has the ball, and you can see right down here, guys, they have the ball. They're about to throw this one in. They're going to take their time here. Wow. This is crazy to me. So I always thought this was weird, man. Because in soccer, they don't do like commercial breaks or anything like that, but they do take water breaks. They take water breaks when it gets too hot. And for them, too hot is mid-80s. Guys, I'm from Texas, and we played soccer in the blazing heat. We played soccer in 95-degree, 100-degree weather, as long as the sun's not beating down on you. But 85 degrees, man, come on, bro. You can probably play through that. Like, they don't stop playing actual football when it gets to 100 degrees. Y'all remember the Pickle Juice Bowl? See, this is why American football is where it's at. This is why American football is where it's at, guys. It's because they don't take those kinds of breaks. And they're actually tackling each other, and nobody's going, oh, my leg, oh. Sounds like the SpongeBob fish. My leg. Oh, that's a cool, beautiful angle of that goal. They're re-showing the Madrid goal right now. What I should do is just leave it here. The clock is still ticking, guys. The water break is going to get added on to the end of this. You're going to get added time after this. Let's take a quick peek right now and see how we're doing on this live stream. Looks like right now we got a small handful of people watching. 46 seconds is the concurrent viewership right now, guys. Or 46 seconds is our average view duration for this live stream. Would love to see this live stream spike up, man. Would love to see this live stream spike up to 2 minutes. If we can get this live stream to 2 minutes, that would be great. Just, if you're checking in right now, give me a few minutes of your time. And if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the thumbs up button, will ya? That's all I ask, guys. We have 12 likes right now. We have 12 likes right now. And it looks like I got a bad connection. Let me refresh this here. Shouldn't have a bad connection. I should have a good connection. See if there's anything else. Okay. How's the connection, guys? Are y'all having any issues out there? On my side, it says that it's poor, but how is it going on your side? All right, guys, the water break is over. We are going to get the inbound pass right now. We are going to get the inbound pass. Real Madrid. Ain't no nation like football nation. Thank you, Hazer420. Moving the ball around, and there's the inbound pass. Real Madrid with it now. Real Madrid passing back and forth, and we go all the way to the back line. Rudiger going to take this one all the way back as he passes to the last man of defense, Courtois. Courtois pushes this forward to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni passes this one over, and it looks like we've got we've got Güler working his way around. pushing this one to Fran Garcia. Garcia to Vinicius. Vinicius looking for another man. He does find him. Garcia back on ball. And this is a switch of play right now. Tries to find his man. He does get it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he cannot control that pass. And here it comes, the attack. Chased down from behind. Adeyemi gonna lose possession here. Pushing the ball now and trying to get one more before half. Real Madrid back on possession. Real Madrid with possession here. And this one will sail out of bounds. Dortmund gonna get the ball back. All right, guys, let's scroll this up just a hair. If we can get up to 2 minutes, that'd be great. Would be great. Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund going at it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, one of these two teams will advance to play Paris in the semifinal match of the FIFA Club World Cup. With the ball at his feet right now, looks like Rudiger. Rudiger passes this one over to Güler. Güler passes it back to Jawamini. Jawamini, a beautiful through ball. How did that get there? Vinicius Garcia almost losing possession, and he does ultimately lose possession. And so does Borussia Dortmund. Here is Real Madrid on the attack. Madrid, left foot, feeds it inside. Cannot get to his man. Cleared by Dortmund. BVB with the ball right now. Borussia Dortmund with the ball. There's a 2-on-2 attack. That's a beautiful play right there. Adeyemi, this is the best chance that they've had all game. What will they do with this? The attacking situation? Dortmund, are you going to take a shot? Someone's got to man up and take a shot. Someone needs to make Courtois work, and they are not doing that right now. Moving the ball around in the attacking area. Borussia Dortmund, change of pace right now. 35 minutes into this game. We got 10 minutes left in the first half. The switch into the box. It's a beautiful cross. There's the shot. A great block right there. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So that was a very, very precarious-looking situation there for Real Madrid. It looked like they were going to concede possibly a goal right there. It ends up being a save. A block, I should say, and a deflection for Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund still on the attack right now. They're playing back in the midfield. Moving it forward, we've got Rearreon. Qué sé yo. Bueno, andan pasando el esférico. Afuera, atrás, and all the way back to Kobel. Kobel pushes this one to Anton. Anton feeds to Benabeni. Passes to, looks like Groa. Excuse me, Sabisid. Yo ni sé quién es quién ahora en este momento. Yo ni sé quién es quién. Adeyemi, that's Adeyemi. Why is he way back on his line? I gotta get why is he way back off right there? Adeyemi should be pushed up forward right now, and he's not. They're showing the pitch control over the last 15 minutes. 58. What happened here? What's going on, Rhino? I'm not a soccer fan, but I got to show support. Thanks, my friend. We're just getting this game started right now. Actually, we're getting into the thick of it, man. We're approaching halftime right now. Now, soccer obviously is not our main bread and butter. I will be covering the USA. I will be covering the United States of America versus Mexico tomorrow, and so today's live streams are for me to get the actual practice in. You know what I'm saying, Rising Rhino? You know what I'm saying, my friend? Moving the ball around right now, Real Madrid is on it. There's a pass, and it looks like Garcia to Garcia. It's going to be stolen here, this time by Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund on their back line, slowly pushing this one forward. Dortmund changing their possession and their formation constantly here. By the way, we do have a man with a card, Groa, with a card right now. He's got a yellow. You can see that over here on this side. Borussia Dortmund still pushing it right now. Adeyemi. Gonna watch that ball go through the baseline. We end up with a corner kick here, so we get a corner kick for Borussia Dortmund. Can they score before half? The world believes that Real Madrid will win this game, but Borussia Dortmund believes otherwise. To take the corner kick right now, the yellow team gonna do their thing. What up, Dusty Attic? Appreciate you guys. Hey, Our average view time on the channel for today is barely just at 1 minute. If we can get that to 2 minutes today, that would be awesome, guys. Stick around. Give me just a little bit of time right now. We've got someone down on the ground in the penalty box, and the referee coming over to see what's going on. They're watching the replay right now. I don't think that this is anything malicious. I don't think it's anything malicious. Grow up, man. Soft. That's so soft. Bro. Sorry, man. Mira, a mí me gusta el fútbol, pero cuando yo veo vainas así, eso es lo que me quilla. Cuando están jugando como que están adoloridos, como que se lastimaron, y en realidad solamente quieren una falta. That kind of stuff irks me. All right, guys, here comes the corner kick from Dortmund. There's a boot, and this one straight into the hands of Courtois. Courtois doing a great job of keeping right here, and we've got a 3-on-3 attack. Ooh, a lot of speed, a through ball, a good touch right there, a shot on goal. It's no good. Just over the top right there. Vinicius Garcia chasing down a loose ball, took the one-touch shot, put that over the crossbar, and there we go. Rising Rhino saying, got to get those reps. You already know, man, World Cup is next summer. Did you hear that? The World Cup is next summer, and the United States of America will be hosting. So I got to cover World Cup games, bro. I got to cover the World Cup. It has to happen. And if people recognize that we're out here doing all kinds of stuff, well, then you already know. All right, guys. Moving the ball around right now. Borussia Dortmund on their back line. This one is a pass forward to Ryan. A feed inside. Looks like we've got it with, man, just a lot of change of possession right here. They can't find an opening. I'm watching Borussia Dortmund move the ball around, just left and right and left and right. Now we've got the ball with Adeyemi. Adeyemi feeds this one over to Brandt. Brandt trying to find some space. He passes this one all the way back to the back line once again. And we've got Bonavini with it. A pass to Anton, a pass to Sewell. Sewell tries to feed it inside. Here's a chance right here. Someone's got to take a shot, and nobody wants to take the shot. Everybody too scared, and there's a beautiful boot right now. Keeper has to get on top of that one. Kobel gonna pass it back. Dusty Attic, appreciate you checking in, my friend. Rising Rhino, appreciate you. Robert Zamora, thank you, sir. Hazer, if you're still out there. Gino and Joseph, Wade Tuckness, appreciate you guys. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this right now. So, Borussia Dortmund with it. A feed inside, and that's going to take a deflection. Real Madrid, dangerous area to lose possession here. They still have it. They do lose possession. Here's Borussia Dortmund. A beautiful pass forward. Dortmund, a dangerous attack. The feed into the box, and it's broken up again by Real Madrid. Real Madrid's defense, despite being mostly focused on their offense, hey-o, what happened there? It's going to be a corner kick or goal kick? Okay. For those of you checking in right now, appreciate y'all. Give me 5 minutes of your day, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are willing to do that for this World Cup game, that will help this channel tremendously. Look at how they changed once again, guys. You can see the formation constantly changing down below for Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. Real Madrid with possession right now. Both of these teams just switching back and forth, and it's hard to even tell what kind of formations watching live because I can't see the pitch, the full pitch at all times, but having the graphics down below does definitely help me. No substitutions yet in this game. We're approaching halftime. We got about 2 minutes left until halftime, and then we are going to get the added time here as well. Borussia Dortmund back on the ball, back on the attack. Can they get at least one goal? Will Dortmund score at least one goal? Moving the ball well right here on the back line, but again, this means absolutely nothing if they cannot score. That looked like it was, I couldn't tell if that was a shot or if that was a cross. Either way, it was handled very well by Courtois. Courtois looking like a pro out there. and that was just a bad pass right there by Groab. Okay. Let's read this comment here. The Dusty Attic. You got some Cowboy stuff? Yeah, man. It's on the website. It's on the Football Nation website, Dusty Attic, if you want to send something over. Borussia Dortmund with the ball. They're all the way backed up now to their goalkeeper, and they are going to add a little bit of time at the end of this half right here. We are going to add a little bit of time at the end of this half. Let's see how Dortmund does. Okay. All right, guys. Moving the ball around right now, trying to find any kind of opening before the end of this first half. I can drop it here, Dusty Attic. You don't have to leave for me to get it for you. I can get it for you. Just give me a minute and we'll pull it up during halftime. Looks like 20 seconds left until we hit the 45-minute mark. Injury time looks like they're going to add 3 minutes, guys. So they are going to add +3 here. And Borussia Dortmund looking to try and get one back. Dortmund with it right now. Sabazer passes this one back to the Anton. Anton feeds over to Benabaini. Passes this one over to Adeyemi. Adeyemi feeds this one across into the box, and it's no good. Someone needs to just rip it, bro. Just rip it like the Band-Aid. Just rip it. Pushing all the way back to Sewell. Sewell back to Anton. These are the names that I just keep saying time and time again. Anton, let it fly, bro. Let it fly from 40 yards out. Just do it. Just attack. Take a shot on goal. Do something. Dortmund cannot find any space right now. Real Madrid so tightly packed together. Dortmund still with possession, but cannot do anything with their possession. Here's a chance, and it looks like Brandt will cross this one. Rui Rayon in the box. Another cross here. Oh, my goodness. Couldn't quite get there. And they will say there's an injury right there. Almost a goal. Almost a goal. Oh, the fact that he went down like that. You probably hurt yourself falling like that, like a bozo. He went full flex mid-air and his knees hit the ground. Yeah, you're going to hurt yourself if you do that. Jawemani. Chouameni. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to read that name. To read Chouameni. The Frenchman. The only fighting Frenchman I like is Lafayette. All right, guys, we're going to get to about the plus. This is all added time, by the way. I will reset the clock when we get to actual halftime. I will reset the clock when we get to actual halftime. We're going to read some stats together, guys, and we're going to go through some facts. We're going to break down some stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Borussia Dortmund with possession here. I wonder if Borussia Dortmund will even score a goal in this game, or if it's going to be Madrid who scores again. Who will be the next to score? Dortmund feeds inside, and it's stolen. With 1 minute left to go, can Madrid get back in it? Madrid on the move. Madrid looks like right now Vinicius Garcia pushing the envelope gives this one over to Frank Garcia. Frank Garcia going to lose the ball. This time a tackle from behind. A whistle comes in. Frank Garcia does have a goal on the day. Frank Garcia does have a goal on the day, but it doesn't matter. Borussia Dortmund has possession now. We are approaching that 3-minute mark. The additional 3 minutes, when will the whistle blow? We've got an attack coming in right now. I don't think anyone's going to score. It looks like my screen over here says halftime. Yep, that's it. Halftime. Okay, guys, so it's time to break down some statistics. We are at halftime, so it's time to look around. A lot of people don't like jumping back and forth between live streams. So I think in the future for these games, I'm going to have to start the streams a little bit sooner, but we've got some stats that we should definitely get into. Okay, Let's go to our stat board right now. Let's scroll this down just a hair. And let's bust this out. Let's bust the move. If you want it, you got it. Bueno, mi gente, no sé de dónde eres, de vos, de dónde sos, o como dicen los españoles, pero por ahora, vamos a hacerlo así. Actually, let's do it like this. How did that happen? Ah, hot spots. I'm actually going to blow this up just a little bit more, just for now, just for halftime. All right, guys, let's take a look at the possession. Let's take a look at the numbers here. So, in this game, Borussia Dortmund has a lot of possession, a ton of possession. But possession doesn't win games. It's an indicator of who's controlling the pace of the game, which that is exactly what is happening. Borussia Dortmund is controlling the pace of the game. But Dortmund is by no means winning this game right now. Expected goals, I mean, they were expected. I don't know how this number hasn't gone up, honestly. It can't be expected 1.27 goals considering the fact that Madrid is already up 2-0 over Dortmund. Now, total shots out here, total shots in this game looks like 8 shots from Real Madrid, just 3 shots from Dortmund. Nobody has the chutzpah, nobody has the cojones to take the shot. Eso es problemático. Eso va a ser confusoso. Eso me confunde a mí. No sé cómo es posible que Dortmund no puede llegar a este punto, pero así es. Shots on target. 4 disparos, 4 shots aquí para Real Madrid. Solamente un shot on target para Dortmund. Eso lo que significa es que Courtois está dormidito ahí, ¿verdad? He's basically asleep, man. The goalkeeper's asleep right now for Real Madrid. Doesn't need to do anything. He's had one shot that he's had to actually defend. One shot that he's actually had to defend. Borussia Dortmund does have 2 corner kicks. That is an advantage over Real Madrid. Neither team has any red cards so far in this one. We can see the offsides count here as well. Dortmund was called offsides just one time. Borussia Dortmund, again, empty calories, bro. Look at this. Now, I know that this on your phones is probably impossible to see, and you just see a big yellow blob, so I'll read that to you. It says passes completed, 303 passes completed for Borussia Dortmund compared to the 204 for Real Madrid. But would you rather complete 300 passes or be up 2-0 over your opponent? I think there's an obvious answer there. Like, that is rough. Let's scroll down just a hair. Expected goals, guys. That to me is just a silly. I don't know why they would do that. Shots inside the box. I don't understand, man. I don't understand how they're doing this. Neither of them has hit the woodwork. Both keepers have 1 shot blocked. Shots on target 4. I don't really know how that adds up. That math isn't mathing for me, but hey, that's what I'm seeing online right now. From the passing area, this is kind of what we saw in the last game, but it worked out for PSG. It's not working out for Borussia Dortmund right now. That is passes on their own half. Now, passes on their own half, 158 passes on their own half. That means that they're playing on their own backfield the entire time. That is, well, a good chunk of the time. That's not good. I wonder if there's a possession stat here. Discipline, fouls, 7 and 3 looks like, or is that 8? Looks like 3 fouls here. Interesting. 1 yellow card for Dortmund. They did commit 3 fouls versus the 7 fouls for Real Madrid. Possession lost, 46 turnovers here. I'm just reading some of these stats right now. Was fouled, 7 was fouled. Okay, ground duels 1, 12 out of 26, 14 out of 26. That's an interesting one. Aerial duels 1. It's fun that they call them duels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody watch Hamilton? I can't get that out of my head. Anyways, interceptions, 7 for Borussia Dortmund. Goalkeeper saves. They're putting the goalkeeper to work. Tackles 1, 2 out of 4, 50-50 right there. Clearances, Real Madrid not even worried about it, man. Real Madrid just playing one hell of a game right now. Real Madrid really is playing a much sharper game right now than, let's do this. You can see the shots that have been taken here. On one side, the far side over there is the Spanish side. The German side, just a couple of shots here on this side compared to the other side. The scatter plot, you know, it is what it is. All right, guys, so we are in a commercial break right now. Hey-yo, let's turn this off, Coño, pero qué lo que está pasando? Okay, and let's take a look and see what's going on with you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we got about 15 heads watching this live stream. It is a modest live stream. We are approaching the 1 minute mark with our concurrent viewers. We are at the 1,000 views mark here as well. Now, I know that this was never going to be the game that actually, like, got us to the promised land. Why did I know that? Well, because this game is being aired everywhere, internationally, across borders on DAZN Sports. DAZN is allowing people to sign up for free, and they can watch all of these games on their own without having to need a commentator like me. But tomorrow, the game will not be on DAZN, and we will have the United States versus Mexico. And if my numbers are not incorrect, let's see. Did I even download the USA starters? I didn't. I did not. Got to download that one. Let's see. Did I stop my clock too? How much time is left? Subtract some time here. 45 minutes left to go, guys. 45 minutes left to go. Second half getting underway. Okay. Trying to clear my head. Not much sleep last night, guys. That's okay. Eso pasa. What was I looking for? This right here. Now, this is going to look a little different right here. Page, download. Let's do JPEG, page 2. JPEG, page 2. It is halftime right now. We're live in San Antonio, Texas. There we go. Okay. So we're going to update this image so I can show you guys what it's going to look like tomorrow. It's going to look very similar. I'll blow this up for now. But it's going to look very similar, except you can actually see their faces. So I've got this put up myself. I made my own graphics because I just like to make my own graphics. You can actually see the names of our forwards. Diego Luna, I'm excited to see what he's going to do. He scored twice in the last game against Guatemala. So that one was a good matchup, guys. And we've got USA versus Mexico tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be live covering that game, and I am excited for that game. Malik Tillman, Sebastian Berhalter. We've got Luca de la Torre. We've got Tyler Adams. I put him in here twice, so I'll have to update this one right here. It's not Tyler Adams twice, obviously. Tim Ream at number 8. How many players do I even... Did I put 12 out there? Anyways, I will update this here, obviously, before tomorrow. We'll have to make our changes, but USA does play tomorrow, and Mexico is right behind them. I've got the same graphics out there for Mexico. You've got Tiene Raúl Jiménez, Alexis Vega, Roberto Alvarado, Edison Álvarez, Marcel Ruiz, Gilberto Mora, Mateo Chávez, Joan Vázquez, toda esa gente, toda mi gente de México. Ya tú sabes, ojalá que este juego va a ser explotadísimo. Tengo los dedos cruzados, but you never know. Okay, so again, I was hoping that this game would be the same way, but you never know. Also, first time ever covering soccer. And who knows, someone could be checking into this channel right now and thinking, bro, this guy is absolute ass. Just stick to your normal football. Stick to football, stick to basketball, stick to baseball, stick to the sports where the U.S. is actually following. We'll get back to baseball soon. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, guys, I'm pretty sure that the first game of the postseason or the preseason is at the end of July. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and bring this chat back out. 89% saying Real Madrid. Let's end this one. What's up, Germ? How you doing, my friend? CONCACAF, that's right. That's right, Germ. CONCACAF. We're getting our practice reps in right now. We're getting a couple of drills in. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back here to start the second half. Don't go anywhere. Hang tight.
Borussia Dortmund have got to do something about that in this second half. It looks like they're going to make at least one change coming out of the locker rooms. They trail by 2 goals to nil. It's a big second half from MetLife Stadium, and it's coming up after the break as Real Madrid lead Borussia Dortmund by 2 goals to nil.
What do you think, guys? I want y'all to vote. We're going to do another vote. Let's end this one here. I think we only have like 5 people watching right now. Anyways, but that's okay. Okay, start a new poll. Which graphic do you prefer? Full field manual or let's see, stat board auto update. Which graphic do you prefer? Just let me know, guys. Just let me know. Okay, so full field manual, we will leave it like this. And I actually have not brought this one up just yet. Germ saying, I'm done with my 4th festivities. Maybe I need to eat salad forever. Honestly, I definitely do, bro. 100%, I definitely do. Borussia Dortmund coming out right now, guys. And we are going to get the second half started of this game right here, right now. Full field manual ball, 100% for the one vote. This is the full field right here. The other one is this right here. And this is the automatic updates. This would be our automatic updates right here. So you guys can see. So you guys can see how it go back to game. not the shot map. Let's refresh this one. Well, I guess it's still halftime, so they're going to keep the shot map up right there. But let's go back to this. Okay, so we will keep it here for now, and then you guys let me know as the game goes on if you change your mind. Players coming back out right now. I still don't see any. Is that Ted Lasso? Is that Abisanya? Just kidding. Anybody watch Ted Lasso yet? How many times have I said you got to watch Ted Lasso? You got to watch Ted Lasso, guys. Okay. Borussia Dortmund taking the field right here, and you can see the men like Adeyemi and Guirassy coming out here. Looks like we did get some substitutions. Sul, Adeyemi, and Groa gone. So now we got we've got some changes here that I am going to need to pull up for now. Let's find out who they swapped out here. So, okay. Maximilian Beer in for Adeyemi. Looks like Max Beer in for him. He's going to be wearing number 14. Got to update my numbers here. And we're off, guys. Let's start the second half here. Get this clock ticking once again. And the ball working its way around. The pass to the top of the screen, and we're on the back line right now, working our way backwards. Anton passes this one towards the bottom here, and it looks like Jan Couto with it. It's going to be a stolen ball right now, and Madrid has possession once again. Madrid quickly working their way into this area. A whistle comes in. The official saying it's actually going to be Dortmund's ball. So Dortmund has possession now. Dortmund with the ball. Let's see if they will, who they will inbound this one to. We did get a triple substitution here. There's the inbound pass going back and forth. The other pass. And a stolen ball and a kick way out here. Just like that, it's out of bounds, and it is Madrid ball. Madrid with it. And Madrid going this way now, guys. We were going the opposite way. Madrid is now going this way. Borussia Dortmund now going this way. Here is Fran Garcia to inbound this one. He does inbound, tries to cross it, and he successfully does get there. A short pass here, a short pass there. And working the middle, a good boot, but it's going to be deflected here. Somehow Madrid still has it. And here's the drive from Jude Bellingham. He crosses this one. Another pass at the top of the box. A whip inside, and the cross is no good. Eventually, still fighting this one. It is contested. It will be recovered by Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund working their way up, and here comes the counterattack for Dortmund. Now we've got Maxi Beer with it. Beer feeds this one forward. They're pushing it, and Borussia Dortmund is in the attacking area now. Dortmund inside the box. One more pass. There's another pass, and this is going to be broken up by Real Madrid. Great defense there by Madrid. And now with it, looks like, hey, I've got to find my updated here. Looks like Mecha. Looks like Mecha is in for Gross. And he's going to have number 8 on. So now I need to update my numbers. So Mecha crosses this one, and it looks like we've got a man in the box for Borussia Dortmund. Looks like Reron. Okay. Good counterattack coming back the other way, guys. My apologies for this one. A whip into the box, and this one goes all the way down to the bottom of the screen. It's still recovered right now, and Vinicius Garcia with it. Vinicius still hanging on to it. Kicks this one back. I like the new name, Cristina Sanchez. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Going back and forth. All right, guys. Passes to the top of the screen and hanging on to it. Kicking back and working the back line right now. Fran Garcia with the ball. Fran Garcia passes this one all the way back. And here's a big boot to switch the play to the top of the screen. This one is going to be stolen by Dortmund. And Dortmund on the attack now. Dortmund now looking for an opening. Taking their time. Going to take a shot. It's going to take a deflection and go out the baseline here. So It goes out the goal line right now. We are going to get a corner kick here at this point with 48:36 left to go. Let's add a few seconds here. 48:36. Well, let's just call it 49 minutes. Germ, Wade, what's going on, guys? We are going to get a corner kick here from Borussia Dortmund. So the man to take it is going to be Max Bayer. Sul is now Jan Coutu. There is the corner kick. This one goes up, and it's going to go over the top of the goal. This one is no good. That is an empty possession, and it becomes Real Madrid's ball. Let's see if I can't update the possession as I do this. This will be a difficult task, but I'm going to challenge myself to do it anyways. Plus, we got 5 votes right now, and everybody says they like this view better. There is the big boot, and this one takes a nice bounce off of someone's head. It goes backwards now, and Real Madrid, hey-oh, that's going to be Borussia Dortmund trying to get this one on the attack. Has to clear the lines here in the corner. Wedged in, Real Madrid still retaining possession. Looks like now you've got Jude Bellingham. I keep saying Judge instead of Jude. I don't know why. And Bellingham is way back far off his line. Gino and Joseph, welcome back, sir. Here we go. Moving the ball around right now. A pump fake, and Real Madrid trying to find an opening here. They're at the top of the screen, which means their numbers look extra small. Extra small. Ander Güler is still out there. We see some Real Madrid players starting to get warmed up. Who is coach going to put in now? All right, y'all. You guys soccer fans, or are you clueless like me, says Germ. Most of us are clueless, man. Most of us are clueless. I played soccer in high school. I didn't play very well. I never made the varsity team, which is why I decided to do theater instead. It worked out for me. It worked out for me. Or one could argue that neither of the two worked out for me. But that's not even the point. I'm both, Germ, says Gino and Joseph. There's the inbound, the throw-in. And a big boot here for Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund with it. Dortmund, a pass to the bottom now. And working their way backwards, Borussia Dortmund going the opposite way that they need to be going. They do still have possession here. They're working their way forward, and they're at about the midway line. They're going backwards. There's a sharp pass. Hanging on to it here, you got Benabaini. A pass back to the goalkeeper at Kobel. Kobel pushes this to Anton. Anton looking for his man. He's now got Jan Coutu down there to help him. He will pass it to him. Jan Coutu will pass this one back to Anton. Anton tries the through ball, and this one ends up going out of bounds. So we get an out of bounds pass right here. The worst argument I had with one of my exes was when I said Mexico and the USA were roughly equal. You know what, though, bro? You are not wrong. You are not wrong, Gino and Joseph. Both teams are not great. That's why they're in the CONCACAF together, and that's why both of them are going head-to-head tomorrow for the championship in the CONCACAF. You're not wrong, Gino and Joseph. Like, they're both second-tier teams, right? That's exactly right, Germ. Here we go, guys. Moving upfield. Real Madrid now with possession. Real Madrid's got it now. Back and forth action here. Looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold gonna barely keep possession here, and he loses it, but Real Madrid still has the ball, and they're working their way in. There's a whip into the box. There's a blocked pass, and still with it right now, trying to find a way in. Real Madrid just kind of playing with their food, it feels like, at this point. Here is Borussia Dortmund on the run. Dortmund going to take it up this line right here. It's touched out of bounds, and it will be. Let's go, Madrid, says Garfield Smith. They ain't going anywhere, Garfield. They ain't going anywhere. They're going to stay on top where they are right now. Real Madrid might win this whole thing, if I'm being honest. If it's not Chelsea, who's also my favorite English club. There's the pass forward. Waiting for it. That's the that's the team that Roy Kent used to play for. Back and forth passing right now. Borussia Dortmund trying to thread the needle. They cannot. It's stolen, and here we go. Garcia with it. Garcia to Garcia. We're working the wings now. Full stretch of the defense here as they get their way towards the box, and this one will go out of bounds. Last touched right there by Eminem. Just kidding. He's just got the blonde hair. See, imagine CR7 still playing in Madrid, says Kevin People. Wow. That says Karen. Karen, if Cristiano Ronaldo was still playing for Madrid, this game would have already been well over what but what's crazy is that Real Madrid didn't just have Cristiano Ronaldo. They also had Karim Benzema. They also had a few other really good players out there. Real Madrid has always been amazing. Here we go, a corner kick for Real Madrid. This one goes on the ground, actually, and it's last touch now, working its way back, and they will work all the way back to the goalkeeper. Looks like Courtois gonna push this one up this way. And a big boot upfield. Who will get to it? Dortmund will get the touch right there. It's now Dortmund's ball. Dortmund with possession. Dortmund on the counterattack. Well, I wouldn't even call it a counterattack. By the way, there are a ton of white jerseys on this half of the field. It looks like Real Madrid is done trying to attack, and they're just going to play some tight defense now. That's all they need to win this game. A beautiful game it is so far right now. Real Madrid scored 2 goals in the first 20 minutes of this one, and we've yet to see any action since. Since then, it's been a lot of empty attacks right now. Real Madrid recovering possession here. Hanging on to it, tries to push this one forward. He does, but it's stolen by Dortmund. Dortmund, a whistle comes in, and we have a foul. So 55-17 elapsed, guys. We got about, what is that, 35 minutes left in this game? Got about 35 minutes left in this game. Can Borussia Dortmund actually score? I don't know, man. I don't know if Borussia Dortmund can actually score. Moving it back, all the way back. A touch over here. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Roy Kent. There's a boot. This one is a bad pass to boot. Get it? What are you crying, a boot? Oh my goodness, that's terrible. There is no dead balls, guys. The clock does not stop here. It is kind of crazy to be covering soccer. A game that doesn't have any downtime. You always have to be paying attention because at any moment, Real Madrid can come back on a counterattack just like they're doing now, and it's going to be covered up right there by Kobel. That was a dangerous look. Once again, Borussia Dortmund struggling. They keep getting picked off. They're doing all kinds of bad passes. They're getting challenged consistently. Just going to take my time here with moving the soccer ball around. They're going to take this one, a pass forward. Number 10 will feed this one up, and Brandt going to have his pass also picked off. A kick back to the keeper, and now Courtois will kick this one forward. So Courtois feeds this one forward to Chouameni. Pass to the bottom of the screen. A little give and go. It ends up being Dortmund's ball. Dortmund comes up with it. There's the pass. Dortmund, a shot from long range, sails way out of bounds. Don't know where that came from. It will be Real Madrid's ball. Let's read this comment from Country Kisses. I like an underdog, but since this is outside the U.S., I'm going by location, says Country Kisses. Would you rather be in Germany or España, I suppose, then, Country Kisses? Would you rather have your German Goldschlager, or would you rather have yourself some Spanish wine? I guess is what you would go. Would you rather be on a Spanish beach somewhere, or up in the German mountains, in the highlands of Germany? To each their own, right? I'll tell you what my wife's answer would be. She's a beach girl. Here's the pass, guys, and it looks like Real Madrid has possession right now. Madrid with it still. Getting wrapped up right now. We are about midfield. The official does not blow the whistle. They do have a guy slow to get up right now. Here's the pass. There's the pass. There's a pass. And a through ball right now for Real Madrid. Working their way up into the box. They're going to try to cross this one. It does take a deflection. It goes out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call that a handball because it didn't go out completely. Because it didn't go out completely. He went down to touch it. Wow. That referee was on it like this. Ooh, then I choose the Highlands, says Country Kisses. Okay. German. Alemán. Alemán. Bueno. I don't sprechen the Deutsch. But I do sprechen, pero I do hablo español. No sé por qué lo dije así, pero sí hablo español. Here we go, guys. Borussia Dortmund on the attack now. They are committing a lot of guys to this attack. Who is going to be there? And this time it's picked off by Real Madrid. And Real Madrid now will mount the counterattack. And we do get a clean counterattack right now. Oh, my goodness. A beautiful slide right there by Jan Couto. There's a pass. There's a pass. And we're coming back with it. Borussia Dortmund now has the ball. There's the pass to the top to Svensson. Svensson with it. He works his way in. Someone's got to take the shot. It's not going to be easy. Tries to thread this one inside the box, and it's picked off once again. Okay, guys. So it will be picked up right there, and it looks like Courtois will get that one. He rolls this one back out, and we're looking for an opening right now. Giggity. Looking for an opening right now. Real Madrid, as we have 30 minutes left to go, guys. Real Madrid on the attack. Real Madrid up by 2. They're going to try to get a third goal here. Can they actually succeed in that quest? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Moving the ball around back and forth. Back and forth action right here. Kind of want to make the ball a little bit smaller. I know it's already a small ball, but it does give us... I wish I had like a pen or a marker that I could draw. I should. There's an app for that. There's an app for everything. All right, Borussia Dortmund back on the attack. There's a dangerous shot, and it's going to be wrapped up by the goalkeeper. At least a shot on goal right there. He put it right at the goalkeeper. A routine save for the keeper, but at least he's testing the waters. Someone has to take a shot. Well, now I'm with Dortmund, the Highlands. Let's go, says Country. Well, Borussia Dortmund almost got in there right now. It's now with Real Madrid, and Real Madrid going to go ahead and drive right here. This should be offsides if he gets there. No flag for the offsides. They maybe got away with it across inside the box, and it's going to be kicked back out. But they are inside the penalty area. Real Madrid in a dangerous spot. They kick it here. A shot from long range. It's off the post. This one is no good. And it goes back into the field of play. Wow. Oh, my gosh. What was that? A shot from outside the box. That was clearly offsides, man. They should never have had the opportunity right there. They should never have even had the opportunity right there. That was a beautiful shot off the crossbar. We are going to get another substitution here. How many substitutions do you get in this cup? This is the 4th substitution. Brandt coming out now. Brandt coming off right now, and it looks like Duranville, like Duran, is coming in right now for Borussia Dortmund, number 16. Okay. Real Madrid still has possession, ladies and gentlemen. Real Madrid with it now. At the top of my screen, working their way back. There's another pass, and it looks like Jude Bellingham will kick this one backwards across to the bottom of the screen, and now we've got Garcia. Garcia passes backwards, back to Garcia. Back and forth action, a pass to the sideline here. Garcia ends up getting it back again somehow. A flying boot comes in. Uh-oh, Borussia Dortmund, there will be a yellow card handed out right now. And that yellow card will go to Jan Couto, the substitute that came in for Sul. So Jan Couto, wow. Bro, what was that? He absolutely, like... Dude, that was a brutal hit. That could have been a concussion. That was actually a sick hit right now. So 4 substitutions in this game so far. Julian Duranville coming in. Julian Duranville coming in right now for Brandt. Can see Croatian flags flying right now. Don't know why, but I do see Croatian flags. All right, guys, we're still waiting. Looks like Mbappe is going to be checking in right now. We might see Fran Garcia. He's taking his time. There's no rush for him right now. So, they're going to be checking this one for a possible, this is video-assisted referee. So the video-assisted referee's coming up right now, guys, and this might end up being a red card. So this is going to be reviewed to see if it's good enough for a red. Okay. It could be a red card. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. That seemed like a crazy attack right there. It seemed like a crazy attack. Like crazy. I don't know why I love those little thinking out loud moments. What, my thinking out loud moments? Sorry. It's just, I mean, I do it all the time. Yeah, I do it all the time. All right, guys, back and forth action right now. Real Madrid, a little spin move right here. Madrid still has possession. Little give and go. Nice touch right there. Good move. A pass over to the bottom of the screen. A pass backwards. And we're working our way backwards here. Looks like Hausen will cross the field right now. Pass, pass, pass. Still just moving the ball around. Taking their time. Will Real Madrid. Here we go. We get a bit of an attack. And now he starts to work his way backwards. Kicks it to midfield. We're moving forward here. Closing in on the penalty area, and it's going to be stolen by Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund with possession now. Let's see how long they can hang on to this one for. Passes to the bottom of the screen, and Yankuto still stays in the game. A pass backwards here to Anton. Anton will feed this one forward, and now we get the attack. Borussia Dortmund on the attack. They do have 6 men committed here in the front area, 7 men. Crosses all the way to the bottom of the field with the ball in his feet right now. We do have Yankuto working, and this one will be last touched right now as it goes out of bounds. Looks like we've got Duranville to inbound. Duranville to throw this one in. We are going to get a substitution here. So it looks like Real Madrid wants to make the substitution, and it looks like that is going to be Mbappe that comes in for sure. A triple substitution here. We're going to get a triple substitution here. Bellingham coming out. Alexander-Arnold coming out. So midfielders coming out. Modric, Mbappe, and Ceballos. Okay. That's fine. That's cool too. Mbappe coming in is a big deal. Let's see if he can score today. We do also have a change of formation, guys. You'll see the change of formation here for Real Madrid big time. The change of formation for Real Madrid right there. Okay. Yes, no, no, no. I do it too. Okay, cool. I mean, you know, sometimes you got to think things out loud in order to not sound like a dummy. Waiting for the inbound right now with about 20 minutes left to go in this game, guys, before we get to added time. Borussia Dortmund going to lose possession right now as that goes out through the baseline. Okay. I'm going to have to set my fan here really quick because this one, I turned it off like a dummy. All right, guys, with 20 minutes left to play in this game, Borussia Dortmund needs to do what Real Madrid did in the first 20 minutes of this game, and that is score 2 goals pretty much back-to-back right now. Real Madrid, though, is on the attack, waiting to find someone in the box. Mbappe still looks pretty fresh with those legs. I mean, he did just check in right now. Let's see how he does in this game. There's the pass to him, and he's got the ball now. He stayed onside. A beautiful play right now. There's a pass. There's a shot. This one, no good. A beautiful shot right there that just does not land. I mean, it was from inside the box. Like, you can't miss that. I think it was this one right here. Nope, wasn't that one. So we've got these goals right there that you can see that actually happened. This is interesting. Why won't it let me click on this one? That's weird. Let me click on all the other ones. Won't let me click on that one. Okay. I'm excited to see the US-Mexico game too. I think that game is going to be a good game. I'm excited for that one for sure. Anyways, all right, guys. I almost said basketball. The ball is with Dortmund right now. Mexico fans booed the Star-Spangled Banner in the 90s. I've carried a grudge ever since. Vamos a ver. Oh, you know who else, speaking of Mexico and Real Madrid? Chicharito. Chicharito was another Real Madrid player. Of course, he was a Mexican national. Chicharito Hernandez. Moving the ball around, Borussia Dortmund with possession. Borussia Dortmund needs to answer quickly here. There's a huge boot upfield, and it will be recovered by Real Madrid. So Real Madrid gets possession here. And they just want to keep possession. Honestly, if I was Madrid, I would just play keep away for the next 20 minutes. I would be the most boring soccer team on the face of the earth for the next 20 minutes because you know that you're going to win. And that's what they're doing now. See? You see? You see? Moving it around right now, hanging on to it. And working the back line. Working the back line, and they will end up losing possession. Borussia Dortmund gets the ball back right now. And Dortmund on the goalie will kick this one. A deep, deep boot. High-hanging boot. Superior player of the match. Vote on play.fifa.com/POTM player of the match. Oh, a beautiful through ball. And Dortmund will go ahead and break that pass up right there. The only place that doesn't happen is a rodeo. What, where people don't boo the national anthem of the U.S.? Guys, I don't know if y'all know, but it's been raining a lot in Texas. Enough to where it's made like national news. And the floods that we have seen here in Texas, in central Texas, like 2 hours, an hour and a half from where I live, have been insane. The floods have literally cost people lives here in San Antonio. Not to make things heavy or dark, but, you know, if you got friends who live out here in Texas, be sure to check on your people, man, because it is getting very, very wet here, and Texas soil and ground ain't exactly built for that. We're more built for droughts. It's great for the cattle that literally didn't get swept away by the floods, but hey, here we go. Real Madrid still with it. The feed into the box, the shot, and it's going to be deflected, and it goes back out of bounds. Borussia Dortmund, they have to be tired at this point. They got to be tired at this point. There's a cross into the box. Dortmund recovers. A big boot right here puts this back out of danger here for Dortmund. But it doesn't really matter. Now Georgetown and Austin are catching it, says Robert. Yeah, isn't that crazy though, Robert? You live in San Antonio, so we don't really have any big issues. A beautiful pass to Mbappe. Mbappe inside the penalty area. He does get some contact. He does go down. The official doesn't blow the whistle. That's just weight room right there. A bad pass right here, and it looks like Madrid will get the ball back. You're saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. USA fans would probably do it back if they could even remember any other anthem. Yeah, my family is from the Dominican Republic, and I don't even remember the Dominican national anthem. What about, oh, Canada? Is that right? I don't know. I honestly don't even know, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, guys. Real Madrid on ball right now. This is a good attack right here from Real Madrid. They get into the front area trying to look for an outlet. They find one. Back and forth action. A little passing back and forth. They pass this one back and forth and back and forth. They're just going to take their time at this moment, guys. There's the whip over here. And this is a through ball that's meant for whoever came in for Garcia. It's actually still Garcia, a different Garcia. That's right, we have 3 Garcias on this one. A pass to the top, here's an attack, and Real Madrid, a pass to the top of the box, the shot, and it's going to be right into the hands of the keeper. We assume every anthem is, oh, name of country, our home and land. Basically. Thank you, Wade Tuckness. I will do exactly that. He says, good luck, Mario. Buy diapers for Junior. Yeah, we're actually starting to get to the point where all of our 3 months in, guys. It did take about 3 months for us to run out of the baby shower diapers. He goes through a lot of them. But we are going to be doing that. Thanks, Wade. Thanks for checking in, my man. All right, guys, Real Madrid, 15 minutes left to go for them to finish this game. Madrid back inside the penalty box. Madrid still on the attack. A little swerve, a little move, a little shot right there from point-blank range. I'm just going to turn that off. From point-blank range right now, who are they going to say was the last person to touch it? Mbappe was the one who took the shot and went off. That should have been a handball on Mbappe. You guys got a lot, says Country Kisses. We had a stack that like literally, I'm 6 feet tall. It was as tall as my head, maybe a little bit higher. We had like a 6-foot stack of diapers, almost 2 boxes wide. So yeah, we did get blessed with diapers for sure, but thanks, Wade. So tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, they've got the semifinals out there. Tuesday and Wednesday are the semifinals for the FIFA Club World Cup. Why would they do it on a Tuesday and Wednesday? That makes no sense to me. Another cooling break, guys. Could you imagine? I guess that's fair. These guys are running around for the full 90 minutes. It's not like they get a change of possession and then they can go drink water on the sideline. But if you've got a bad defense, I don't know, man. The cooling breaks at 80 degrees to me is, I don't know. Do they do warming breaks? No, just run faster, run more. I guess I don't know what it's like to run for a full 90 minutes. These guys, on average, I remember reading sometime that these guys, on average, they run, what did it say, like 11 miles per game? Per game, which is crazy. 11 miles per game, bro, is what they say. Let's see. I don't want the shot map. I don't want this stuff. I just want to live. Don't really care about the things that they say. Don't really care about what happens to me. All right, guys. So we're seeing some 3-4-3 change right now. We're seeing some changes in the personnel, in the way that they're lining up. It does feel really hot in the house today. Feels really hot in the house today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. Those of you who are watching Football Nation, appreciate you guys. Now, again, this can be found literally anywhere, guys. This game can literally be found anywhere. DAZN, it is a free game to cover. It's a free game to watch. You don't even have to worry about it. It is a free game to watch. We got about 1,400 total views. Man, that is kind of crazy. I would have better luck watching or covering baseball. Que es problemático. Okay, that's fine. We can go back to baseball, bro. We are going to cover the USA tomorrow, though, because, duh, USA. We are going to cover the USA tomorrow. But Borussia Dortmund does have possession right now, so I will leave them here. Dortmund has possession. This one is going back to Real Madrid. Madrid now has possession. Dortmund now has possession. We're going back and forth. Guys, they're running out of time. We're approaching the 80-minute mark right now. And with just 10 minutes left to go, I'm telling you, oh, someone got injured here. Yikes. We're going to see an injury here. Dortmund with it. There's the feed. There's the pass back and forth. Ooh, 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 ooh. He goes down. That looked like a... I don't know. I always wonder, man. We do have a man down for Borussia Dortmund. And the thing is that if he's down and his team is losing right now, that's probably likely an actual injury. That's probably likely an actual injury. And this could be a calf cramp, but it could also be an Achilles thing because we've seen that happen. Now, little different for sure. Let's watch it here. I don't know. He doesn't want to step on that left foot, and that one looked like it could be a soft muscle. Is he going to be okay? Is he going to be able to get up? Slow to get up right now. 10 minutes left to go in this game, guys. 10 minutes left to go in this game. Cooling breaks make sense. Football players have those giant bag covers that they wear on the bench. That's true. That's true. Some of the people who have my job in the continental US will walk 11 or 15 miles a day. Yeah, but do that in 90 minutes though. That's the difference. Honestly, I used to walk like 6-7 miles a day when I was bartending behind the bar, or when I was waiting tables, dude. I used to do that all the time. It's actually not uncommon for a waiter to walk 4, 5, 6 miles a day, especially on a busy day. Or like if you're a food runner and you're going back and forth, man. I spent a lot of years behind the pepper mill, man. Spent a lot of years grinding pepper for people. You know what I mean? Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. Here we go. Borussia Dortmund trying to find their way in with 10 minutes left to go. 10 minutes left to go, and they're moving the ball around right now as if they've got all day. They're still playing in their own back half and don't know how to advance the ball right now. Struggling. Borussia Dortmund is going to need to throw everything and the kitchen sink at Real Madrid if they want any chance of getting back into this one. They need at least one goal to have their hopes back. What just happened there? They gave up possession for a substitution. Interesting. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. For my route, I'll do 4 or 5 miles, says Germ. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Honestly, I do need to walk more. Spend a lot of time on the couch. And when I live stream, I used to not have the chair. I used to do it for hours. Y'all remember that? Last year, I never sat in a chair. I was always on my feet while I was live streaming, and I would always end up with super sweaty shirts by the end of it. I got smart. I got a bunch of undershirts. Undershirts are super important. Borussia Dortmund on a dangerous attack here. A shot off the left foot. It is deflected, and that goes into the crowd right there. Borussia Dortmund gonna get a corner kick here after that. Fan Club Oficial de Mexico. That's funny. The official fan club. That's funny. All right, guys. Dortmund with 8 minutes left to go. Gonna try to try to make some magic happen, man. They need magic. This isn't gonna be one of those. This isn't like, you know, they're close and it's anybody's game. Like, this definitely feels like Real Madrid is just gonna continue doing what they do here. And this time, Borussia Dortmund unable to finish that drive. It goes into the hands of Real Madrid's Courtois. Courtois pushes this one forward. Looks like Housen will pass. Hello, will the ball go into the crowd? Always love to hear that when the sports balls go into the crowds. Honestly, that happens with baseball so much. They started adding that mesh net. Guys, take a look at this over here. Look at how much Real Madrid is just passing the ball right now. They know that they only need to play keep away at this point. They don't need to do anything. So Real Madrid is just going to sit here and try to maintain possession. They're not even going to advance. They're just going to play it safe and try to tire these guys out. That's honestly the smart move. That's honestly the smart move. That's what I would do too if I was playing FIFA with that much time left right now and a 2-goal lead. Well, if I was playing FIFA, I would probably attack again. But that's just because I'm a savage. I would probably try to attack again, but that's just because I'm a savage. But they are playing with the back line right now. They're taking their time. At some point, they're going to lose the ball. Or maybe someone's going to get a touch on it and it's going to go out of bounds. That pass right there, that was it. So we are going to get another substitution here. Another substitution, this time Real Madrid swapping out a player. We are approaching about 6 minutes left to go in this game, and time is just going to go ahead and tick down. He's going to take his time coming off the field. Hey, finally, I don't have to say Chouameni. Still, that's tough. That's impossible for me to say, guys. I don't know how to say Chouameni. Y eso, que yo ni sé si lo estoy diciendo como yo debería estar diciéndolo, pero qué sé yo. The male walkers. Oh, yeah. They're doing the wave out there right now. You know, it's pretty interesting because they got a ton of people out there for these games right now. TNT Sports is covering this one. DAZN also covering this one. I bet the stream would be faster on DAZN than it is on TNT Sports. Doesn't matter. There's the pass. Actually, it kind of does matter. I wonder. But I don't know if I'm going to cover the other two games on Tuesday and Wednesday because that's just like, I don't know. I also don't know what time they're going to do those games on Tuesday and Wednesday because if they do them on Tuesday and Wednesday, the semifinal games, there's a good chance that the base of my audience, the majority of the audience here, well, this isn't being hosted for, how do I phrase this? The games are being held here in the United States, but they're doing these games at these particular times because it coincides with 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. in UK, right? So right now it's like 8 p.m. or this game started like 6 hours. Is it like a 6 or a 7 hour difference right now between here and our European friends, our European allies over there? What that means is that it's already 10, almost 11 p.m. in Europe for most of Europe. Meanwhile, it's barely 4:30, 4:45 right here in the United States. We got 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left to go in this game. We are going to get some added time. They're showing the first 2 goals at the start of the game. Real Madrid celebrating right there. Rodrigo coming out. All right, guys. That pass goes out of bounds. 4 minutes left to go, and this game is almost over. This game is just about done, guys. I appreciate y'all watching so much, man. This game actually, surprisingly, did not do as well as even the first game. The first game did better. Oh, that makes sense. Weren't the European football games playing at like 8 a.m. there so we could watch them at normal time? Something like that, country. For us, this next year, the actual World Cup will take place here in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So the 2026, I'll say that again, guys, the 2026 World Cup will take place here next year. Dangerous attack coming up right here from Borussia Dortmund. We might get a goal right now, a late-minute goal. So should have just ripped it right there. That's what you get. You should have taken the shot, bro. Even if you missed, you got to put a shot on target. Even if it goes off the crossbar, even if the keeper saves it, you got to take a shot on target. 3 minutes left to go. Time dwindling away. Time definitely running out for Borussia Dortmund. Not much more you can do right now. It's really not much more you can do. But yeah, those games this year, because they will be held here, there's a shot, but it's not even on goal. So it just goes way over right now. Real Madrid gets the ball back. Borussia Dortmund going to do whatever they can. Stay on target. Stay on target. They can't, Germ. They can't stay on target. They're shooting this one and just being all over the place. It's just an absolute mess right now. Dortmund, disappointing game. Real Madrid versus PSG is going to be a crazy game. And I still think after watching the way that Bayern Munich attacked and threw everything at PSG, and PSG did not concede a single goal, clean sheet for PSG. I don't know, man. I just don't know if who's going to win that one. Both teams scored 2 goals today. Real Madrid, though, hasn't even been trying to score. And one could argue and make a very valid argument that Bayern Munich is a much better team than Borussia Dortmund. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think Bayern Munich is a better team than Dortmund, just overall and in general. Anyways, last minute and some change coming up right now. Germ saying, stay on target, stay on target. I got a pencil in my hand, just a random pencil. Trying to pencil in a goal right here. The shot, it's just wide. A good shot right there. That was a menacing look right now. But Real Madrid going to take their time. Do you think that Madrid can handle PSG? I do. I do, Karen. Genuinely, I do. That's going to be a good matchup. I'm also excited to see Chelsea play. I've always been a Chelsea fan. I grew up a Chelsea fan. Eden Hazard was one of my favorite players out there, man. I tell you what. I liked Chelsea a lot. That was my squad, man. I'm with Paris on that one, says Country. Paris is overrated. Not the team. The city of Paris is overrated. I've been there. Trust me. I have a funny story about the Eiffel Tower, but I can't say that right now. I actually have a really funny story about the Eiffel Tower. My sister got married in Paris, and they had like a wedding and like the whole thing. There's a shot. It's off the keeper right now. Real Madrid on the attack. They're going to take another shot. Oh, man. Almost score 3 right there. We are going to get, as this looks like a corner kick right here. A corner kick here for Real Madrid. Let's see if they can do something here. 14 shots attempted today for Real Madrid. Nowhere even near that. I chose them the last game. I'm just sticking with them now. That's fair, Country. That's fair. That's fair. That shot would have been on goal if it wasn't deflected by the defense. All right, guys, the corner kick coming in. Few minutes left right now. 4 minutes left of added time. Little back heel right there. A beautiful little back heel. Nice pass here from Real Madrid. A feed inside. Oh, that shot is off target right there. Injury time +5 is what they're showing on the screen, but I already saw that right now. We already called that one. Rodrigo is out there. They're showing a bunch of different plays. I don't even know what this is. Okay. Actually, I changed it a little bit too late. Borussia Dortmund does have the ball right now. We got Spain versus Germany, and now we'll have Spain versus France. So wine versus wine. Uh-oh. French wine or Spanish wine? What do you go for? All right, guys, moving the ball around right now. Here we go. The pass on the drive. Here's the move. Moving. Borussia Dortmund with the ball. Borussia Dortmund with 3 minutes left to go. The pass to the top of the box, looking for an opening. Passes this one all the way back here. Another pass backwards. Dortmund still with it, trying to score their first goal of the day. Possibly their only goal. There's a chance right there. It's in. It's a goal. Is that a goal? It's a goal. Goal for Dortmund. How about that? Borussia Dortmund took the shot from outside the box and found the bottom of the post. Actually, he was in the box. He took that one from about 17, maybe 16 yards out. Maybe 16 yards out, and Borussia Dortmund does score a goal, so it's not a clean sheet right there for Real Madrid. I cannot believe that and I've been saying that the whole, just take the shots, man. Just try. They got one back. It's now a 2-1 game, but we've only got 2 minutes left, and this game is probably over. At least they got one back, but hey, man, maybe too little, too late. They've got 3 minutes now. And I guess there's still a chance, dude. Let's effing goal. Hey, says Germ. Hey. 2 minutes left. Real Madrid with possession right now. Real Madrid looking to score one back, guys. Madrid inbounds this one. This goes right back out of bounds. and it will stay Real Madrid's ball. Someone needs to inbound this one. So we have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. There's the feed, and this one looks dangerous too. They are in the box. Real Madrid taking their time. They kick it out, waiting for the cross right now, working their way in. There is the cross, and it's a bicycle kick, and it's a goal for Mbappe. Oh my gosh, wow. A bicycle kick goal on the cross, and that's a beautiful goal for Real Madrid. Oh my gosh. What on earth was that? I gotta see that replay one more time. He whipped that into the box, and he literally bicycle kicked that one over his head, buried it into the... Oh, man. Wow, his 44th goal this season for Mbappe. There is the replay one more time. Mbappe said, give it to me back post. He is onside right there. A beautiful cross. Oh, wow, it's a volley right there. That volley was gorgeous. Holy smokes, man. It does not get more beautiful than that. Very few goals are better than that. Oh, bro, let's go. Oh, my gosh. Wow, they did not take their time answering back, country. That is absolutely right, girl. Oh, man, a dangerous attack from Dortmund. That'll be a penalty, and Borussia Dortmund will get to shoot a penalty right here. And just like that, at the end of this game, we're going to get back-to-back possible goals right now. Borussia Dortmund, and a red card given out right now. That is bad for Real Madrid, because they're going to have to play PSG, which also conceded 2 red cards in the last one. Another reason why I think that PSG might struggle against Real Madrid. But someone is definitely getting a red card right now for Real Madrid. I think it's Rudiger. Who is it? Who is the one who gets the red card? Is it Mbappe? No, it's not Mbappe. It's 24. That'll be Housen. Housen, the starting left back here for Real Madrid, will be ejected from this game, and he will not get a chance to play in the next match. A crucial, critical, difficult match against PSG. Now that we need a system of cables in the studio so that Mario can reenact the highlights. Honestly, dude, that would be pretty funny. There's a clear pull on the shoulder. We are going to get a penalty kick right now. So we do get a penalty kick. That they're saying it's extremely unfortunate. I think it's even worse than that, man. So it is what it is. It's the right call. I think that's a fair call by the official here. But this will probably be the final score of the game anyways, guys. A penalty kick coming up for Borussia Dortmund. Another game that had +5 in injury time, and we're well above the +5 right now. We're approaching 7 minutes extra. We are approaching 7 minutes extra right now. Recent club penalties, they've only made 3 out of their last 5 penalties, 2 missed. And Mbappe's going to get a yellow card now too because he's getting in the way. And the referee still, yeah, like Real Madrid, I don't know why they're complaining. I don't know why it matters here. But here we go, guys. 3-1, Real Madrid versus Dortmund here. Another yellow card. This time it's Mbappe, and he might end up getting suspended for being a child. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. This game is just about over. Like, the official has his hand full. There's the shot. They bury this one. That is going to be a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. They grab the ball quickly. It is a goal. A goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's 3-2. We've seen 5 goals in this game. We have seen 5 goals now in this game. We need a system of puppets. We need puppets. All right, guys. Real Madrid concedes another goal to Dortmund. Is there any time left for Borussia Dortmund to get back into this one? It was +5. Dortmund backwards, a giant boot forwards from the goalkeeper. This one takes a bounce. This one goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's Dortmund's ball. Dortmund to inbound. They do inbound this one. Dortmund has one final chance right here. Here's the move. There's the boot. It goes all the way down here to the bottom of the screen. Working with it. Can they get it? It's in the box, and it does touch someone, and the shot on goal. Whoa. Is that it? A save from the keeper? And that was so close to tying this one up, man. This game has been over, technically speaking. That's it. Final time, country. It's over. It was supposed to be +5 of added time, and they added like +10, which was crazy. But this is over. This game is over. That is the final score of today's contest. 3-2 Real Madrid, the final right there. And so Real Madrid will go on to play PSG. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been live all day since I woke up this morning. I've got some other things I want to get ready for, so I'm going to need to go ahead and end this live stream. It has been a pleasure. I'm glad that I got these 2 practice runs out of the way. Thanks for getting me to come back here and do this again, guys. I've got another live stream coming up for you guys tomorrow. USA all the way. Can't wait to see the game. All right, guys, we'll catch y'all tomorrow for USA versus Mexico CONCACAF Gold Cup Championship game. You will not find this on DAZN. You will only find it on Fox and a few other choice networks, or you could come right back here to this channel, and I got you guys covered. All right, guys, until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Let's effing go. Peace out.